What up, Mike D checking in here. I was putting my vinyl in alphabetical order and I was thinking like, do I have a classic for every letter in the alphabet? And I was like, you know what? Let me do a video where I'm actually running down my favorite hip hop albums from A to Z. Now, you can go ahead and purchase the vinyl, probably in a link in this video or whatnot. We'll do that just as a courtesy. But let me know what albums you think I left off or should have put in certain letter ranges or whatnot. This was actually fun to do, and I would like to see what you guys have as well in the comment section. But let me start it off like this. For A, I got Outkast Aquemini. For B, I got it's tough. For B, I have Commons B. I mean, I had to do it. And also, this is what I did as well. Since I didn't want to overload things with the letter T. So I wanted to do like, the chronic or whatever. We're gonna count that as C. The blueprint would be counted as B. You know what I mean? So we'll let T live on its own and not be the. It's so many rap albums that are like the fix, the low end theory. You know what I mean? So we went ahead and separated that. The chronic is gonna be for C. So for C, I have Dr. Dre's The Chronic. For D, I have Snoop Doggy Dogg's Doggy Style. For E, I have Enter the 36 Chambers by the Wu-Tang Clan. For F, I have Eric B. and Rakim's Follow the Leader. G, I got Get Rich or Die Trying. H, I have Hell Have No Fury by the Clips. I thought about Lil Kim's Hardcore too. I mean, that could have been the answer there, but let me know what you guys think. I was difficult for me because Illmatic was my answer, but I also feel like It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back could also be the greatest hip hop album ever made. But my answer was Illmatic for this. J, Nas is Illmatic, by the way, if you don't know. J, I got Devin the Dudes, Just Trying to Live. J was difficult because there's not a lot of hip hop albums that start with the letter J. Juvenile Hell from Mobb Deep. I could have done. I could have done Jealous One's Envy. Jealous One's still Envy by Fat Joe. But I went with Devin on this one. K. T.I. King. Gotta give King props. Took over that year, possibly the album of that year, either that or Hell Have No Fury by the Clips. So it's there. L. At first I had Life After Death, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta be true to myself, true to my core. The Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest is the answer for that one. The Low End Theory changes everything. It's such an inventive album. And you sit there and listen to the samples that Q-Tip turned into hip hop records. It's spellbounding. So Peace to Life After Death. I love Life After Death. Incredible album. It's a 5 mic album as well. But my answer was The Low End Theory for L. For M, I got My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West. And I went No Way Out, Puff Daddy and the Family. Now, before you hit me with the No One Can Do It Better, Niggas for Life, I thought about those for sure. But if we're being real about No Way Out, man, when you got records like Victory on it, Been Around the World, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, Missing You, All About the Benjamins, Is This the End? That album's tough to contend with. It's just a straight up classic. Young G's with Jay and Biggie. Now, I Love You Baby with Black Rob. I can go on and on when it comes to No Way Out. So No Way Out was my pick. Took over 1997 for sure. Oh, Only Built for Cuban Links by Raekwon. No surprise there, right? P, Paid in Full by Eric B. and Rakim. I don't think I'm going to get any debates on that one either. Q, Quick's the name. Shout out to DJ Quick. Quick's the name is crazy. R, I was debating between Ready to Die and Reasonable Doubt, among others. I chose Reasonable Doubt. The lyricism on Reasonable Doubt is one of a kind. The prophecy that is being prophesized, if you will, on that album is one of a kind, and the MC that you hear on Reasonable Doubt, you never hear again. So it is definitely a collector's item in that sense, a sonic collector's item. So Reasonable Doubt was my answer on that one. S, Ghostface Supreme Clientele. T, To Pimp a Butterfly from Kendrick Lamar. From Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly. Classic. Top to bottom, excuse me. Classic. I don't think people understand how great To Pimp a Butterfly is, but they will one day. You, Uptown Saturday Night from Camp Low. Boom. No question there for me. V, I could have went volume 2 Hard Knock Life, but I wanted to go Victory Lap for this. I think Victory Lap is a modern day classic, and and we know who Nipsey Hussle is and what he stands for, and that album's important. That album is etched in history. So I went Victory Lap for that one. W, Wu Tang Forever by the Wu Tang Clan. X, XXX, Danny Brown. Yeah, people who know. Y, Yeezus, and Z, Zoo. Hey, I, look, I went Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Denzel Curry, dope record, dope album. I remember reviewing that a couple years back. So let me go through it one more time. A, Akumina, B, C, The Chronic, D, Doggy Style, E, Enter the 36 Chambers, Wu Tang. 4, Follow the Leader. G, Get Rich or Die Trying. H, Hell Have No Fury. I, Illmatic. J, Just Trying to Live. K, King. L, The Low End Theory. M, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. N, No Way Out. O, Only Built for Cuban Links. P, Paid in Full. Q, Quick's the Name. R, Reasonable Doubt. S, Supreme Clientele. T, To Pimp a Butterfly. U, Uptown Saturday Night. V, Victory Lap. W, Wu Tang Forever. Excuse me. X, XXX. Y, Yeezus. Z, Zoo. Hit like and subscribe, guys. Let me know what you think about this list. Let me know if there's some albums that you think I left off. I want to see your list. I know it takes a lot to put this together. You ain't even got to do the whole thing. You could just be like, look, I think the best hip hop album that starts with an R is blah, blah, blah. But hit like and subscribe. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Thanks for checking in.